it's Sydney here today, and we have a really quick speed build. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, you would know that this video was supposed to go up last week on Monday, but I had a whole bunch of life stuff happen a few weeks ago, and then I've been caught up in work, so I'm really just behind with a lot of my builds and just a lot of everything. So right now, I am recording this voiceover on the day it was supposed to be posted, which is Monday, July 16th, but it will be going up 7 days from then, which I think is like the 21st. Let me double check that. Oh, no, wow. It's going to be going up Monday, the 23rd. So that is today. For all of you who didn't know what the date is, it's Monday the 23rd. But anyways, this is just a really quick speed build. And there's no furnishing or anything like that. It is literally just building. I have been talking about wanting to do this ever since Seasons came out, and here I am finally doing it, and I'm super excited, and I really love it, and I've been having a lot of fun. But this is essentially just a season-based townhouse. So in this episode, we are going to be building the exterior of the townhouse along with a little bit of the gardening and landscaping. And then over the course of the next month, so the next 4 videos, so this is kind of like a 5-part series, I guess you can consider it. Over the course of the next 4 weeks, we will be doing each season individually. And as of recording this, I have already furnished the spring one, and hopefully, you know, I'll have a lot of the other ones done pretty soon. I am currently doing a lot of pre-recording because you guys are seeing this on the 23rd on that Wednesday. So the 25th, I will be leaving to go to Florida on vacation with my in-laws, and then a week. So I'll be there for 2 weeks, and then I'll be back home for about a week or so, and then I have my wedding, which is on a weekend. It's August 18th, 8/18. Really excited about that. That's probably like the highlight of my summer and of my year. I'm super excited for that. So essentially, I am trying to pre-record everything whenever I can before then. So I want to get a lot of videos done, obviously, before I leave on vacation, and then hopefully getting some of my other videos done to really prepare myself. So you guys should have seen by now my 100 baby challenge that went out last week on Monday. Those are all going to be pre-recorded. I did 6 videos in one day, and I edited them all in one day. I felt pretty proud of myself. And then we have Wednesdays. We are bringing back Degrassi Create a Sim, as you saw last Wednesday. I know I'm going to be talking about a lot what happened last week, but I'm pre-recording all of those. And typically when I was doing that series, like constantly, they were all pre-recorded as well, just because it's a Create a Sim, so it's really easy for me to sit down and make a family of 8 and then just edit it because I don't do any voiceovers for them. And then on Thursdays, we have our Seasons Let's Play. I have not pre-recorded that as of yet, but you guys have obviously been seeing that, and those will all be pre-recorded, and I'm sure I have talked about this all last week in the actual videos. And then Fridays, we do our challenge kind of type videos. And like I said, you have always seen these, or not always, but you've seen all those last week, so I'm probably repeating myself a lot, and I'm super sorry about that. But you know, I hope you guys understand this is, you know, pre-recorded. And this video is actually really short. It is only 16 minutes long, and a couple minutes, not even. I mean, there's only like 7 screenshots at the end of the video, just because I don't really know what to take screenshots of when I'm just doing a shell build. But I did have a couple screenshots in the end just of the exterior, and throughout the month you will see, or next 2 months I guess, you will see the interiors of each of the build. And I did do, you will see in this video me doing the layout, I'm pretty sure. And each house has a different layout, different style, different vibes, because they will be doing different seasons, and I will be changing the layout slightly per se as I decorate the house for that season if something needs to be adjusted differently or anything along the lines like that. So, you know, I'll have free range to do that, and I will. Now, this video has, or not video, but this build, the shell build, has actually been up on the gallery for a while now. I built it a couple weeks ago, or I built it like 2 weeks ago as of recording this voiceover. So when you guys see it, I had built it like 3 weeks ago. And again, I got caught up with a whole bunch of different things. So I was posting different videos or just trying to get out content, I guess. And I didn't have time to do like the voiceover for it. So really, all of these builds, like all of the videos you're going to see over the next few months, like were meant to go out weeks ago, but I just got caught up and wasn't able to, so I did a little bit easier ones, such as my collab with Hip Hip Renee, and just some other things that were just a little bit more simple and easy to do, I guess you can say. But yeah, I guess I don't really know what else to talk about. We are just building this. I did reference an image for the front of the building. I just looked up townhouses online and I picked out ones that I liked. And so for a little bit of the front, I did reference that, mainly the shape of the townhouses, and then for the actual like decorative stuff, like doing all of these little eaves and everything, I kind of did that on my own and how I wanted it to look and whatnot like that. But I really do love how it turned out, and I hope you guys do too. And like I was saying, that this is already on the gallery. Since I'm doing a lot of pre-recording, all of my builds will be on the gallery. So my gallery is Of Misfit Plays if you want to check that out and you don't want to wait for the videos to come up over the next few weeks. Since they are pre-recorded, they will already be up on the gallery. And yeah, I hope you guys check those out and you like them. I swear I don't know what to talk about, and I really never do during speed builds. But this one's really different because I wasn't like decorating it for a family or anything. I was just doing the exterior. So there's nothing really for me to talk about. I don't know. But I did have some issues with like this. I think that part's the little decorative bit in between the floors. There were times where like it would disappear if I placed a wall in a certain place or like a fencing or something. I don't really know how that works or what it is, so I tried to just readjust how I was decorating so it wouldn't go away because I wanted it to go around the house. Or townhouse. I thought it added a little bit more character and a little bit more detail, and I also didn't realize how big these were until I went in to start furnishing them, because there's just a lot of room, and that's really crazy. So I'm going to have to be very creative when it comes to decorating these. Currently, I am posting each townhouse individually, so you will have a shell, and then I will be posting one just spring, one just summer, one just fall, and one just winter. If you want me to post one with all 4 of them in one townhouse, definitely let me know in the comments. Obviously, it probably will be a while before I'll be able to get all 4 of them up because I am pre-recording, but I will definitely make sure to get all 4 of them up on my gallery if you want them all in one townhouse, or if you want to download each townhouse individually, or even you can download the shell, decorate it yourself. I would love to see that. Tweet at me. It is Of Misfit Marie. Always, my links are always down below for my Twitter, my Instagram, my Origin, all that kind of stuff is always down below. So if you do decide to download this house and furnish it, let me know, because I would love to see how you guys furnish it and how you guys interpret it, especially since I did do like the layouts. I'd be interested to see if you keep the layout how it is or if you change it or just anything like that. I would really love to see how you guys do it, because I know you're all creative and really awesome. Now, I know I'm probably going to get a couple questions about this because it's a little bit different, but I did add these garage doors. They come with City Living, and the way to get them to actually touch the ground, even though we have a little, what is that called? Oh, what's that called when you lift the house? Foundation. There you go. That's the word. So I do have a foundation. So typically those garage doors would want to be placed above the foundation on the actual wall. So to get away with not doing that, what you'll do is you'll just delete that wall that you want the garage door to be on. You'll place it where you want it to, and then you'll just draw the wall back in. And that will place the garage door on the ground and not actually like on like above the foundation how you would like how it would typically clip. So that's a way to kind of get around little clippings like that. There's a couple different techniques I feel, because certain items will clip to walls certain ways, and there's a couple techniques, you can kind of play with to make sure that, everything kind of clips how you want it to. Generally, most of the time, if you delete a wall, you'll be able to place items more freely and where you want to put them, and if you put the wall back, the item will still be there and work out really great. So now we are finally getting into the landscaping. This is, the complete outdoor of the house, or the townhouse, what it looks like and the colors we are going for. Like I said, this is season themed. I will be doing each of the seasons, so we will be using a lot of seasonal items. And then each townhouse will kind of have its own vibe and its own story and its own family living in there. So if you guys have any suggestions for any other types of builds or any other types of lots you would like me to do, definitely leave them down below in the comments, and I would love to get to them. I typically write out a list at the beginning of every month of what types of builds I want to get out that month. Sometimes I stick with it, sometimes I don't. It really just depends on how my weeks go and how my scheduling goes and how like hard the build is, I guess you can say. But generally, I do like to get out a list and figure out different ideas. Something I do have an issue with is thinking of challenges to do, because I really would like to do a lot more build challenges or create a sim challenges. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, definitely leave them down below, because that is the hardest for me, is to know like the different types of builds to do, I guess, that make it a little bit more fun and a little bit more interesting. So yeah, like, gosh, I really just don't know what to talk about, since we're not decorating this for like a sim. We're just doing landscaping and exterior, and I've never had to do a voiceover on something like this before, so it is definitely different for me, but I really do love how it turned out. It is pretty symmetrical, as you can tell, like the actual build is, but that is because, you know, it's a townhouse. They're going to look pretty similar, but I don't landscape anything inside the fence. I leave that for when I'm actually furnishing the house, so the inside landscaping fits more with the season or that sim particularly, and then the outside landscaping around the fence is done by the community. So that's kind of like my idea behind it. Everything inside the fencing that property or whoever owns that townhouse has to deal with and take care of themselves. Everything outside the fence is done by like a property manager or like the owner of the townhouses. I don't really know, but something I would really love in The Sims that I've heard a couple people talk about is to be able to own your own like hotel or your own apartment, which I think would be really cool. It would make this build really cool to play set in a world like that where, you know, I can rent out this property to different Sims. I think that'd be really fun and give it a little bit more of a use, because currently, I mean, you know, you can use all 4 at once if you really wanted to. I mean, there's multiple bedrooms in each lot, and they're meant for really different Sims. And since you can only theoretically have 8 Sims in a household, I mean, it's a lot of space. You can do like 2 Sims per house, but then they just have a whole bunch of extra room and extra space. So I don't really know how that would work out generally. But, I mean, to get, like, a really good use out of it would be if we could rent this out and get, you know, multiple Sims living in them. Because I believe the Sim, like, counts, like, how many Sims can be in a specific lot at a time is, like, in the 20s. So you can easily have multiple Sims, you know, renting from here. And I think that'd be really cool and really fun idea. I don't know if they're ever going to add anything like that, but I think it would be pretty awesome if they did. Or you can even download whatever townhouse design you like better, black out and lock the doors for all the other ones, and have them just live in that individual townhouse. It is a 3-story, which can be kind of hard to, I feel like, walk around and get your sim to do certain things, since there is, you know, different activities on each story, and each story kind of has its own purpose. Though I did try to make bathroom usage a little bit easy to get to, so you're not having to go like all the way upstairs for the only bathroom in the townhouse. I think only 2 of them have bathrooms on the first floor, and then all of them have bathrooms on the second and third floor. And then the second and third floor are also where I added like bedrooms and living spaces and stuff like that. I wanted to do the downstairs more just kitchen and dining. Now, I say that, but in my spring build, my downstairs is kitchen, dining, and living. So I guess we'll see how it all turns out. Like I said, I haven't done any of the other seasons. I've only done spring, but I am super excited to do them all. And honestly, I might do one of them after I'm done doing this voiceover, because I'm like inspired, I guess, and really want to do one. Now, I have heard tricks and tips about getting the stairs like on top of each other. As you can see with like some of them, well, I guess the one that makes the most sense is the one all the way on the far right for you guys, or well, looking at it right now. Now it's on the left, but the spring one, which is the one I decorated for spring, the stairs are up and down right next to each other. So you go up one, walk around the corner and you can go up the other one. Now, I've heard that there's a trick to place the stairs on top of each other so you can go up one and then go up the other one, and it takes up the same like tile space. Whereas how I'm doing the stairs now, it takes up, you know, a 2 wide space, even though they're 1 wide stairs. I don't really know if that makes sense. I hope it does. I just don't know how else to explain it. But it looks like that was it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys all again next time.